Oh, yeah. Welcome you back here to Milford, and I believe we've got everything all organized. Central Bank and Central Insurance bringing you tonight's starting lineups, and I think Patrick's good to go on the camera. Yes, he's giving me a thumbs up. We got all the kinks worked out, and
it must be Scott Nolte calling this game.
Oh man, you know.
So yeah, I was just.
I got you. All right, you have time to go over the Arnolds Park starters?
Nope.
For our boys game.
Let's get started. Arnolds Park starters look like this. They're wearing white jerseys. It says Wildcats across the backs of them. Not their names, their team. Who do you play for? Wildcats.
Wildcats, I like it.
White jerseys, purple writing on it, and their starting lineup looks like this. It'll be the senior at 6'1", Josh Lehman. The sophomore at 5'10", Caleb Symington getting the start tonight. Jace Jostand, the 6'1", junior. Landon Duvall, the 6'1", sophomore. And Aiden Doms, the 6'5", senior. That is your starting lineup for the Arnolds Park Wildcats, who come with a record of 1-4 and 0-3 in the conference up to this point.
Okay, they're coached by Alex Spielman, and for GTRA, they are going to start off with Drew Schnell, a 5'10 senior. Eric Heinrichs, a 6'2 senior. Max Huff, 5'10 senior. Max has got a lot of range, great athlete. Watch out for him. 6-foot sophomore Casey Huff and 6-foot senior Corey Huff. And that's for GTRA. They are in the black tonight. They've got the purple trim down the side and the white lettering. And their head coach is Randy Huff, and he has been at it for a long time and always has his boys ready to go. So this is going to be a tough battle here tonight.
So you got a Huff, a Huff, a Huff, and a Huff.
Yes.
That's a lot of huffing. You might have to go to first names here tonight.
Maybe, yes.
Coach and 3 players all with the last name of Huff.
Yes, it's a very popular name once you get over there towards the GTRA area. And Patrick is from the GTRA area, so
a former grad.
Yes, we appreciate him being on the camera tonight and running Explore Live Video. Explore Live Video coverage thanks to Karsten's Financial Group. Thanks to Kurt for the interview. You can check out the full interview at exploreokoboji.com. Karsten's Financial Group bringing you the Throwback night on live video. And here we go. And let's see. I believe we are ready for our opening tip at around 7:38.
Aiden Doms will jump against Max Huff. Aiden with a huge height advantage on this one, 5'10 versus 6'5. Although Aiden was listed at 6'6 last year, so I don't get what gives. Ref comes to the center, right to left, Okoboji. Scott Nolte with the call.
All right, thanks, Tim. Here we go. And it's Arnolds Park with the basketball to start things off. And Wildcats and the Titans here on Arnolds Park Throwback Night. And turnover right away to GTRA, and here comes a right-hand layup, and that is going to be scored by Casey Huff. So a turnover leads to the first bucket, and it's Titans with the early lead, and now we got a blocking foul on that far side there.
I think they called that on Casey
Huff. Well, Tim, you're pulling double duty today because Tim had Bogie Mammoth hockey earlier in the cave.
This would be triple duty. Officially 3 games.
That's right, yeah. Girls game earlier, now boys game, so appreciate your hard work on a Saturday. Inside, nice drive, missed by Symington, rebound by GTRA. Stolen right back by the, nope.
Symington had it and lost it.
And now we got a reach-in foul.
Symington stole it away, and then Max Huff stole it away from him.
And Symington gets the foul. Bogie Mammoths and Iowa City Junior Heartlanders, they have another game tomorrow if you did not get a chance to go out for 2 games today. And that's at the Ice Arena.
YMCA, Spirit Lake.
Our first coverage as the nice pass goes inside to a cutting Drew Schnell, who scores the 2 for GTRA.
Just a nice setup play and ran perfectly.
Wildcats looking for their first points. GTRA leading 4-0. And going inside, missed bucket opportunity. Duvall put back no. Rebound Titans.
Doms couldn't get it to go either.
Quick outlet pass in the front court. Oh, that's got to be an extra step. It is. Travel.
Just into the game is Colin Hoffman. He's 5'11 junior, and he got that ball in the baseline. And yes, as you said, took an extra step.
So how was, did you get a chance to talk to Brett Hetland?
I did.
Okay, how was he?
Very good.
Good.
You know, as happy as you could be after a 7-0 win, I guess, and a great start to his season. I think they just got one loss at home so far.
I think you're right. And you can rewatch that hockey matchup at exploreokoboji.com under the live video portion, or on your Roku or Fire Stick. Here's a three-pointer put up by the Wildcats, looking for their first points. Lehman, no, but an offensive rebound. Now in the corner, another three-pointer, in and out, no good by Symington. Rebound GTRA. Arnolds Park starts off 0 for 5. The Titans lead 4-0. Now swatted away. Good defense inside by Doms. Fight for the loose ball. Players on the court. GTRA, no jump ball yet. Arnolds Park now has it. And now we got a jump ball.
Yeah, it's just a scramble. 3-4 players fighting for that one.
That was.
I think 2 of GTRA players are fighting each other for it, in fact. Jump ball, and it'll stay right here with the Titans.
And if you missed it earlier, girls game won by Arnolds Park 83-42. Here's a three-pointer on the inbounds, and a high rainbow three is buried, and putting that one in, Corey Huff.
Boy, this game's kind of starting off the same way the girls did, but opposite. No points for Arnolds Park. 7 for GTRA.
How about that rainbow three from Corey Huff? That just had a high arcing shot. 7-0.
I can't remember who the player was way back in the day that I loved his high arcing shot. I believe he played at Indiana. Became a head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember his name right now. I'll think of it.
Near travel, and then actually thrown away by Arnolds Park. So turnover number 2. And the Titans fire up another three ball. That one hits the front iron. No, Corey Huff with the offensive rebound and finds a cutting GTRA Symington. No, that's Huff. Max Huff for 2. Got the wrong team.
Yeah, if Symington would have scored that, something would have been way off.
9-0 Titans early on first quarter. Doms drives inside. Had his dribble poked away from behind. Turnover into the hands of the Titans. Rough start for Arnolds Park. Titans lead 9-0. They find an open man on the baseline. He kisses it off the glass, and that's Casey Huff for 2. And it's 11-0 in favor of GTRA. We have played 3 minutes here in the opening quarter. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
All right, we are back in Milford, and it is Arnolds Park and GTRA. Arnolds Park is the Okoboji team. If you're just tuning in, it's Arnolds Park Throwback night. So nice pass inside and baseline jumper. Man, the Wildcats right now cannot buy a bucket as that one is lost out of bounds.
Lehman fired it across baseline, right across the lane, right on the money to a cutting Schlechter. Ethan just into the game, and he could have caught it, gone up and used glass. Instead, he kind of did a little jump fade on the baseline and had a lower percentage shot.
Is Ethan number 3 tonight?
He is.
Okay.
Duval from downtown, no.
And then Ethan, he got the offensive rebound, but he was on the baseline, so out of bounds. All right, 4:34 to go, opening quarter. Glad to have you along for the broadcast here on Q102. We got things worked out. Michael back at the studios. We got Patrick on Explore Live Video. And our live video coverage thanks to Karsten's Financial Group. And we thank Kirk Karstens and Karsten's Financial Group for that sponsorship. GTRA basketball, 11-0 lead. And they have dominated the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Tough off-balance shot and altered by the Wildcat defense. Missed shot by Heinrichs. And now in the opposite end, a turnover. This could lead to a fast break opportunity. Layup no good.
Blocked by Jostan.
Oh, and then Doms with a push, trying to get the offensive rebound in the corner. You could see that.
Yep, right in front of the official, too, and I don't think that was something he really needed to do in that situation. Looked like the ball was going out out of bounds, and I thought off of GTRA.
I think you're right. But Doms with a push, his first. An 11-0 lead for the Titans. They'll inbound underneath their hoop, or right from the corner anyways. And they'll get it into Heinrichs, who fires up a quick three, hits the back iron, fight for the loose rebound, and it's going to go off the hands of Max Huff and out of bounds.
And Drew Schnell with only one basket so far in this one. He leads the team at almost 18 points a game.
The Arnolds Park Okoboji team still looking for their first points. We're at the 3:40 mark in the opening quarter. And
I think he threw that one away.
Out of bounds, but I think one official saw a foul, and the other official...
Or that it just touched off of one of the Titan players.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to call it, tipped off the Titan player. So the Wildcats inbound from the corner, and wisely letting it go in the backcourt. Josh Lehman, he'll bring it across midcourt, set up the offense here against the Titans. Looking for their first points, and now we've got a little extra contact here from GTRA.
A little too tight a coverage.
Yeah. Foul on...
offensive? They called that offensive.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
They're going to call Landon Duvall then with the foul. I was starting to mark number 12 for GTRA. Offensive foul. Titans fire up a three from the left wing. That one is no good. Ricochets out. That's going to be last touch by the Titans out of bounds.
Yeah, I was busy looking up who number 12 was, and then I looked on the floor. I'm like, he's not even out here. And actually, I don't even see number 12 on the bench.
Might be one of the injured ones, or the one in street clothes, but
a couple of them there.
And now the Wildcats throw it away, and that is turnover number 5 here in the opening quarter for the Arnolds Park Wildcats. Titans lead 11-0, 3:10 to go opening quarter.
Wildcats coming in just over 22 turnovers a game with 22-6. That's way too many.
Wide open layup scored by Drew Schnell. GTRA shooting 60% in the opening quarter, and they lead 13-0. Arnolds Park throwback night here in Milford. And a nice drive inside. There's the first bucket for Aiden Doms.
At the 2:47 mark in the girls' game, it took until to the 2:14 mark for the Titans to get a basket.
So the Titans now lead 13-2. And with the basketball, it is Corey Huff. Long range three, Max Huff, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. And driving inside as Arnolds Park looks to set up their offense, and Doms inside on the low block, little spin, and it goes rims out. Boy, that one had too much spin on that one, and a bucket does not fall in for Aiden Doms. And now a little slap on the other end.
Since 2017, Okoboji has won every matchup against GTRA. They're 5-0.
Okay.
And on throwback night, the boys are 1-1.
1-1. Okay, thank you for that. This is the third year of Arnolds Park throwback night. Off the inbounds play, three-point shot. That one is missed by Drew Schnell. Rebound by Arnolds Park, the Wildcats, setting up their offense in the front court. As they get it to Schlachter at the top. He starts to move, lost his dribble, gets it back, then passes it over the left side for Jostan. Baseline jumper, he gets fouled, nearly made the bucket, but he'll shoot two.
And Drew Schnell came up high and just totally swung his arm trying to block that. And that's what caused the foul to be called rather than going straight up, bringing that arm down.
Drew Schnell picks up his first. Jostan will be at the line, shooting two. And the first free throw is up and hits the back iron and drops in. 13-3 in favor of GTRA. Scott Nolte, Tim Peterson. And we've got Patrick on the Explore Live video and camera and computer. And Patrick doing a good job for us. Michael back at the studios. And the second free throw by Jostan is good.
This is Jace. We're yet to see Caden in the game.
You're right. 13-4, GTRA. Free throw line jumper on the other end for the Titans, no good. Nice rebound, reach in foul. Now, the Wildcats, otherwise known as the Pioneers, they've really slowed down. They kind of got into a little helter-skelter fast pace those first 4 minutes, and it led to some turnovers, and now they're being a little bit more patient, kind of slowing things down.
They've also started to allow a couple baskets. One field goal and a couple free throws.
Yep. By the way, Casey Huff, starter, picked up his second foul, so he'll be out here for a couple of minutes, I would assume. They'll want to pick up a third before half. Nice baseline jumper, in and out, no good by Jostand.
Boy, as nice as the ball is falling in the girls' game for Arnolds Park, it's the opposite here for the boys.
Right wing three, that one is missed by Eric Heinrichs, and now GTRA has gone cold their last couple of trips. Schlachter brings it down, now kicks it out for a three. That one is no good by Arnolds Park. Rebound, Titans, outlet pass quickly in the front court. Layup goes up and scored by Eric Heinrichs as he runs the floor. And it's now 15-4.
All 5 starters have scored, and then here's a steal at midcourt.
Turnover, layup, scored. And that is going to be Isaac Murphy who scored the 2. And back inside, scoring the bucket. Let's see, I don't have a 24.
Well, yeah, it's Elijah Graves. There's a block in the low post by the Wildcats, and they get the ball, and they're going to run it down the floor, but losing the handle on it as he went into the paint. Well, Schlachter, and it's taken away. GTRA with the basketball again.
Thanks for helping me with that. I forgot to write Graves down. Sorry about that.
No worries.
His first 2. GTRA leading 17-6. Here late in the first quarter, 3 seconds, step back, jumper, no good at the buzzer. And that's the way the first quarter will end. And the Titans are going to lead by a score of 17-6. So fast-paced first quarter, 17-6 in favor of the Titans. We'll be back in 1 minute. Q102 and Explorer Live Video.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
We're getting ready for part 2 of our doubleheader. 3, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
GTRA 17 and Okoboji 6, or Arnolds Park 6. Arnolds Park Throwback Night. Glad to have you along for the broadcast. And glad to have GTRA a part of this Saturday night. And it feels good to actually call some games after missing out on this week. What a bizarre week of weather we've had. Turnover as we start the second quarter by the Wildcats. Turnover number 7. GTRA basketball up 17-6.
Avery Simonton trying to entry pass. Just got stolen away.
And now they feed it inside and off the glass. That one is no good by Huff. That is Corey Huff. And we got a whistle and a foul.
You know, Scott, this is easy play-by-play work for you because all you got to say is Huff, and Huff shoots.
Yeah.
3 different Huff playing out here. I had that in a hockey game once. All 3 forwards their name was similar.
Okay.
And it was a tongue twister to say when they passed it around.
That would be. You know, it's been a while since we did hockey. How was the hockey coverage for you? Were you able to get right back into it? GTRA turns it over. And Arnolds Park on the other end, nearly a scoop shot and a score by Symington, but he gets fouled.
Surprisingly, you know, I'm a bigger critic on myself than anybody else is, and you're probably the same way.
Yeah.
It felt like it just came back no problem. Like, didn't miss a thing.
Okay.
It was kind of odd.
I like that.
And it helps that I've watched that team enough now where
it
gets easier to pick up names and do everything, and you get to know the guys and what they look like on the ice and all that. So that helped as well.
First free throw was missed by Symington. Second one was good. Well, we'll have more Boji Mammoth hockey, possibly in January. I think maybe one in February, so we'll wait and see on that. But
can you get one in June or so? That arena's cold.
Free throw line jumper by Max Huff is off the mark. Rebound by Arnolds Park. I will talk to Coach Hetland and see what he'll do. Inside the free throw line, that's a nice move by Caleb Symington for 2.
He's a good-looking player for a sophomore.
Yeah.
Leads the team in scoring.
17-9 in favor of the Titans here in this boys game. Nice cut inside, but a wild shot missed by Colin Huffman. Rebound by Arnolds Park. And quickly underneath, and right there was Graves, and he lost it out of bounds.
I was just thinking how nice the offense with the Titans look. When they work that ball around, they got their cutters, and they're open, they hit them, and they score them. And then it comes down the other way, and the Pioneers, boy, wide open underneath the hoop, and they hit Graves, and he can't hang on to it. It's just like, oh, man, it's almost run perfectly, but you got to finish.
Right. So the score remains 17-9 in favor of GTRA. 6:20 to go second quarter. Baseline jumper. That one is missed by Corey Huff, and rebound by Arnolds Park. Wildcats have it. Symington steps inside the three-point arc. It's missed, but an offensive rebound put back. No. Offensive rebound put back, yes, by Caden Jostand.
And the height of Caden just ruled everything on that play. Nobody was close to him, and he kept that ball up high. It was perfectly done on his part.
3-ball Titans, and ring it up for Eric Heinrichs. And now we do have a whistle.
Maybe don't ring it up.
Did the bucket count?
Foul. There's a foul call on Corey Huff.
Okay, they're going to count the basket. And then a foul, I think, as he was trying to set up for a possible rebound. But the bucket does count because they were at 17 after the first quarter. So that 3 is good. It is. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say 20-11 GTRA.
Near steal by the Titans, but Arnolds Park still has it. Pull-up jumper for 2. Nice move by Jace Jostand.
Took a baseline, used the glass on a tough angle.
5:30 to go before half. 2013 Titans. Runner doesn't fall, and we got a foul. Too much body underneath there for the Wildcats.
I was going to say, Caden went up, had his arm straight up. You nailed it. He got him with the body on that one. Did a good job that time, staying straight up, but just too much contact down below.
And the free throw is in by Eric Heinrichs. Kind of hit the back iron and then fell through. I believe Tim will be talking to John Adams at halftime of our boys game as the Wildcats, Pioneers, they got a victory. Second free throw missed. It is Arnolds Park basketball on Arnolds Park Throwback Night here in Milford. Glad to have you along. Runner on the baseline. That one missed. Offensive rebound. Put back. Good by Caden Jostand.
Boy, coming in off the bench here, he's played really well and earning everything he's getting so far after being a starter.
Free throw line jump shot turnaround is no good by GTRA Eric Heinrichs. And after GTRA started so hot in the first quarter, they have really calmed down. It is actually down to a 6-point ball game right now, 21-15. Dom's free throw line, no. Jostand near an offensive rebound, but it's hauled in by the Titans. GTRA back on the other side. Max Huff into the corner. They'll fire up a 3, and that one is good. Once again, it is Heinrichs.
And his second 3 of the first half.
He's starting to heat up, too. 6, 7, 8, 9 points for him as the ball goes out of bounds into the hands of Randy Huff, longtime GTRA boys coach. It's going to stay with the Wildcats, last touched by the Titans.
If you just look at a quick glance at this Titans team, all the players look like they could be like linebackers. They all look about the same height and the same width and the broadness of their shoulders.
Nice pass inside and finished by Aiden Doms. Tim, we are at a 24-17 ball game. I think, what was it, a 13-0 start? 3-point shot in the corner by the Titans missed. And into the hands of Arnolds Park. They look to run. Here's Symington inside. Contact. How are they going to call it? They call it blocking foul.
Both officials said, yeah, blocking on Max Huff.
All right, so for Max Huff, a personal foul at the 3:56 mark to go before halftime. Symington 2 free throws, and the first one is good.
I was mentioning, so the size, that a lot of these guys look the same body-wise for the Titans. Well, I just looked at the first six in. They're all between 5'10 and 6'2.
Yeah.
So they're all about the exact same height.
And I bet as this pass goes inside, and once again, Heinrich scores for 2. And I bet you recognize some of these names, Tim, because they played Harris Lake Park in football. A lot of these guys are also on the football team, including Max Huff, the quarterback.
Yep. They look different, though.
They don't got the pads and the helmet. And,
no.
Yeah. But I know a lot of these guys were on the football field as well. They had a really successful football season. Pass goes in on the inbounds for Arnolds Park to Doms. Had it stripped away. That's a turnover. Here come the Titans. Heinrichs layup scored.
Boy, he's having a first half.
Eric Heinrichs with a great first half. He's got 13. Arnolds Park, Doms inside the paint. Scores the bucket plus the foul.
Caught it in the paint, about 5-6 feet out. Quick turn and just fired it. Well, didn't even really square up, just fired it off because he was getting pushed at the same time. Was able to make that shot and get the harm.
And that is number 3 on Max Huff. Boy, that's a big foul for the Titans. And Doms will complete the 3-point play, and we are going to have a timeout by Randy Huff of GTRA. The lead is down to 7, 28-21. Titans with the advantage with 3:21 to go before halftime. We're going to find out if it's a 30 or a full here. And I don't think he's quite made it. No.
He was asking the coach if it's a 30. I thought he was saying, give me a 30.
Yeah, so we're going to take a minute here. Back in a minute, Q102.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive recovery and you receive
Welcome back to Milford Arnolds Park Throwback Night. Arnolds Park, the Wildcats, for one night only, normally known as the Okoboji Pioneers. They're taking on the Grettinger Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire Titans. We got a good boys game. After GTRA started 13-0 in the first quarter, well, we're down to a 7-point lead now for GTRA at 28-21. Pioneers, Wildcats, they've settled down nicely, and now they got the rebound here, and nice job since coming in for Caden Jostan.
Uses his height and keeps that ball up top.
But the turnovers have plagued the Arnolds Park team. They got 9 here in the first half.
Entry pass just got picked off.
Titans kick it out for another 3 opportunity. This one's no good, but a long rebound kicks out, and Drew Schnell got the board. And now they'll run some clock here with Max Huff. Now to Schnell. Fires it inside. And missed shot inside. It's blocked by Jostan. Then he throws it away into the hands of Arnolds Park. And here comes the right-hand layup. Symington, no. Cleaning up the glass. Doms, yes.
Nice feed by, go ahead. Lehman up to Symington.
And back on the other end, scoring the bucket, Corey Huff for 2. And back up to 7.
Well, full court, half court pressure looks like. They're going to switch things up by the Titans, trying to set up a trap.
30-23. Dom's baseline jumper, he'll pull it out and he'll score. Aiden Dom's having a good second quarter.
I got him for 11 right now.
Yeah, 11. That's what I have. I have 9 in the second quarter. And a big bump as Arnolds Park went up for the steal. That was Josh Lehman who tried to get the steal, and he runs right into Drew Schnell. So that's going to be the second foul on Josh Lehman, and team foul number 7. So 1-1 here for Drew Schnell. Has not attempted a free throw tonight. Free throw's up, and that one is no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Arnolds Park. Hey, we're down to a 5-point game right now. GTRA once led 13-0, but now they're up 30-25, and we got to travel. Travel on Symington.
Caleb just tried to stop, and his shoes kept going. Just slid. You could hear the squeaking all the way up Aurora from his shoes sliding. And yeah, that's a travel, unfortunately.
1 minute, 30 seconds to go before half of this boys game. It's been competitive after the first 4 minutes. GTRA dominated the first 4 minutes, but since then, Arnolds Park has really battled nicely. We're down to a 5-point game, but now we got a reach-in foul here on the Wildcats, and that's going to be the second on Doms.
The Wildcats have the height, and they finally started to realize that they have the height. They've been playing better with that knowledge and using their height.
How about the first half for Eric Heinrichs, especially the second quarter? I got him for 14 points. And make it, no, rolls out. Not 15, so he misses the free throw. Rebound Arnolds Park. Wildcats, Doms, free throw line in the paint. Spin move, nice move off the glass. He scores.
Boy, he looked good on that one.
Oh, he did.
Nice move by Aiden.
Down to 4. Oh, and then we got a reach-in foul on Lehman. Oh, that's a big one now because that's his third.
I'm guessing he'll be down for the rest of the half, which there's only a minute remaining in a minute 2.
So they'll bring in Caleb Symington. Yeah, I like the Arnolds Park jerseys. They got the purple lettering, the white overall. But how about the Arnolds Park cheerleaders? They were able to get some cheerleader outfits for them as well. They got the Arnolds Park shirt and the skirts for them. And as I was talking to Kurt, it seems like every year they just keep adding new features and more things, which is really cool. A couple of made free throws there for Casey Huff.
I forgot what I was going to add to this, Scott. Those free throws were like totally an ad, man.
And we thank Carson's Financial Group for sponsoring our live video coverage on ExploreOkoboji.com. Another turnover for Arnolds Park.
That was bogus. I'm going to throw back
some terminology.
Yeah.
I like it.
From 80s words at least.
33-27, GTRA with the lead. We're under a minute to go. GTRA has the basketball. Nice defense by Doms.
Well, he's feeling it.
As Heinrichs was driving inside, Dom swatted it away. And now a bullet pass inside and the finish for Arnolds Park.
Beautiful look from up top, firing it right down low. And it was Jace finishing it.
Jace Jostand for 2. We're down to a 4-point game again. In the corner, 3 ball. Oh, that is buried by Casey Huff.
Down to 12 seconds.
Oh, we got a travel here on the other end, yep. Travel by Ethan Schlachter.
Just kind of got caught up with the defender right on him and took an extra step.
One official has just pulled apart Doms and Heinrichs. And I would consider that almost kind of like a verbal warning. And kind of like, hey, knock it off. I think there's some extra stuff going on. And Randy Huff brings out Heinrichs.
A lot of times they go to the bench and let them know, but nothing here. 8 seconds to go, Scott.
36-29, GTRA pop-up 3, and that one is good by Drew Schnell. Three-quarter 3 by Schlachter is no good at the buzzer. GTRA had a lead of 13-0. Arnolds Park got it within 4, and then GTRA hit back-to-back threes to go up by 10. Wow, what a first half. 39-29 on Arnolds Park Throwback Night. It's the Titans from GTRA leading by 10 as we reach halftime and our halftime show. And our halftime show is always brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. We're back in 2 minutes, and we'll talk to head coach John Adams.
Okoboji Motor Company.
.29 in favor of GTRA, and as soon as Coach Adams gets up here, I'll turn it over to Tim and he'll interview John. But really good boys game so far here in the first half. GTRA had a 13-0 lead. Nice comeback by Arnolds Park to get it within 4, and then back-to-back threes, Tim, to get them a 10-point lead.
Just a tough way for Okoboji, did it again, Arnolds Park team to go out of that half. And yeah, they trail by 10, and that's where we stand. And Coach Adams has now joined us. Scott will turn over the headphones, and Coach steps in. And Coach, after such a tough, grueling schedule to start the season, you finally got one here, and it looked like 4 complete quarters were played tonight.
But definitely were. It was. We were really happy for the girls. Like you said, we've had a tough stretch. I think the last 5 teams we played are 24-1 overall, and it was. And GTRA's got a good. They came in at 3-2, but we felt like if we could come out and guard early and get after them, we could cause some issues, and we definitely did that. Jumping out to that 10-0 lead was huge. And then second quarter we let up a little bit defensively, but the offense was going pretty well. And then the third quarter we just came out and kind of slammed the door, and tremendous energy and great contributions from everybody.
It really seemed like your shots were falling tonight, like you couldn't miss.
Yeah, I mean maybe we need 2 days off with blizzards every week. We had a really good shoot around today where the kids had great, really good, keep saying it, but really good energy, and they shot it well. We kind of shook some rust off early, and then they got going at the end of the shoot around, and I think that trickled into the game today. And like a lot of things, it's contagious. We hit a couple shots early, and Carly hit some big ones. Lene, McKenna really had it going, and then it just kind of everybody takes off from there with it.
Very good from the outside, beyond the arc.
Yeah, it was fun to see. We always, when we hit a 3, we say boom, and the girls had it booming tonight, so it was fun.
I was also impressed in tonight's victory with every player who got in the game but one scored.
Yeah, and Bryn had a great steal, and just didn't get a shot off. But we love our depth, and that sophomore group does a really good job of pushing the varsity group in practice. So it was fun for them to get out there and get some extended minutes and get some buckets.
You could say you broke the curse now of the throwback night. You had been 0 for 2.
I think we beat George last year.
I had you down. Somebody said you played it with Sibley O'Cheaton.
No, but it was George. So we're 1-1. The year before was West Lyon.
Then my stats are all messed up. I knew West Lyon was correct.
Yeah, no, we did. It was George last year. So but we'll take this one too.
I'm going to blame my source. But I guess I shouldn't mention who it is because he's still sitting across the court.
He's still across, yeah.
I won't say where.
Yeah.
Well, nice victory tonight, and it balanced scoring too by your starters. 12, 16, 14, 10, kind of a very nice thing to see. And you were 5 for 7 from the free throw line in the first half as well.
Yeah, that was good. And like you said, anytime you can get, what do we have, 4 kids in double figures, you'll take that. And, Lydia Bundy ended up with 7, just a couple points away. Olivia Lorenzen didn't maybe get double digits, but had some really great cuts and played good defense and kind of got us going early in the second half with a couple backdoor cuts. And Carly and Ava did a great job finding her. And, yeah, like you said, McKenna got it going from outside, and her shooting was great. What really impressed, her energy was off the charts, and I thought she really set the tone early on the defensive end and guarded and rebounded. And, as you know, we're undersized with everybody, but she got in there and mixed it up and just had a great game.
Yeah, you guys were very scrappy, especially early on, disrupting, getting in the passing lanes, knocking balls away, and just kind of, I think it kind of maybe surprised GTRA.
Yeah. We talked today at shoot-around, we talked before the game that we want to be the aggressor, and we want to come out and make them uncomfortable. And we played some incredibly good teams, but I felt like we just, when we get stagnant on offense, it's because we maybe let the other team when we're playing defense, get comfortable. And so we let some missed shooting sometimes affect us on the defensive end, and we challenged the girls tonight. Hey, we need 32 minutes of really hard, aggressive defense where, they're not comfortable. And the girls really bought into that and, forced a lot of turnovers, and those turnovers, fortunately, turned into some good points and open buckets for us.
Yep, a lot of points off of turnovers. A couple of injury updates, if you will. McKenna, we saw her go down, got twisted up there. Any idea on how she's doing?
We don't know. They took her up to see the doctor. We're hoping for a sprain, but she hurt her shoulder on that play, got rolled over on, and praying for the good results there. But she'll find something out later.
Emma Whitrock dealing with the concussion protocol.
Yeah, from the Sibley game, she took a charge and hit her head, and you watch it on film, and she really hit her head hard.
I saw it from here, and she jumped up, and you saw like she was in pain, and then a second later she was smiling, she's fine, but I heard it caught back up with her, and that's what happens.
She's a tough kid, so when she's complaining about something, and so is McKenna, that they're probably hurt. So we hope to get Emma back. She took it really light this week, which was great. We don't want to mess around with that. And she brought great energy, though, to the bench today. It was great. Today was the first day we had her back at practice, and it was fun to have her back. And we'll hopefully maybe get her back next week, and if not, then we'll get her back right after break.
Outside of that, health overall pretty good on the team.
Pretty good, knock on wood. We've so far stayed away from the illnesses too much, and get through a couple more days here with the break coming up. But the girls have done a good job, and we'll keep plugging forward. And like we told them, we are hoping for the best with McKenna, and if not, she's going to be out a little bit, and we've got some depth that we'll have to step up, and I know they will, but we're hoping we get her back, because she's a huge part of what we do.
Back at it again Monday, makeup.
Monday against George, Little Rock at home, and then Tuesday we go to Boyden Hall, so a little 3-game and little NBA schedule, 3 games in 4 days, and it would have been 4 and 5 if we would have played last night. So, it's good. These kids are young, and we'll give them tomorrow off and let them kind of rest up, and then we'll get ready to roll on Monday.
And Scott and I will be here Monday, and look forward to that.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys doing an outstanding job, and we're very thankful for that. And, I like your hockey jersey.
Thank you.
Mammoth, that's big time.
They won today, 7-0.
I saw that on your tweet, so that's good. Coach Hetland, they do a great job, and it's a fun program to follow.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us at the halftime show. So get back to Scott Nolte here. Let's take another short break, and they're changing up the scoreboard here as we speak, so we'll see what that does. Let's take a minute break and get back here with more high school basketball on Q102.
to Milford. Okoboji High School, Arnolds Park Throwback Night, taking on GTRA. And we had a scoreboard issue, Tim.
Well, maybe not anymore. They swapped out the boxes. They got it so it says the time and the score and the quarter we're in, and that's it.
Yeah, no players scoring, so we're going to have to really be on our game. A charge to start off the third quarter, and that's going to be on Heinrichs. His first is what I had him for.
Nice job by Symington setting himself up on the inside. Saw him coming the whole way, and nice charge on the opening possession taken by the Wildcats.
By the way, first half scoring, GTRA led by Eric Heinrichs with 14. Arnolds Park / Okoboji led by Aiden Doms with 13. The thing that has plagued the Arnolds Park team, turnovers. They had 12 in the first half. They start here in the third quarter with a turnover.
Got stuffed and turned it over.
Oh, nice pass inside and made by Drew Schnell.
Who was guarding him? There was nobody down there with him. Left wide open.
41-29 in favor of the Titans. Doms missed, followed his shot, goes up, scores.
Doms is going to have huge success. It keeps that going. Had nice success in the first half, using his height, keeping that ball up high.
Slicing his way through is Max Huff, and he draws contact.
Oh, that's on Lehman. I got him for 4.
Is that what they... No, they're not going to show it because their scoreboard doesn't work right. So we'll mark that down for Josh Lehman. We'll keep our eyes on that. Huff misses the free throw.
Yep, Lehman out of the game.
Oh, boy.
Schlechter right back in, or right in.
41-31 in favor of GTRA, the Titans, and Max Huff at the line for his second free throw. He'll make it. Max Huff was silenced for the most part in that first half with just 2. He's got 3 overall now. But Eric Heinrichs was the guy that stepped up for the Titans with 14 points. Inside, free throw line jumper. That one is off the mark, missed by Duval. Rebound Titans coming back the other way. GTRA, they'll fire up a quick 3. That's missed. Max Huff, offensive rebound, put back, no, a foul. Foul underneath. That might be Duval. Or no, they're going to give it to 3.
Oh, give it to Ethan Schlechter.
Okay.
I thought that was going to be on Landon Duval as well.
Thought he was in the area right there, but Landon must have been there too from behind. And Huff back to line, and he makes the first free throw. In case you're wondering, today we had a really busy sports schedule after having nothing all week pretty much. We had hockey earlier. We have basketball right now, and college basketball is on right now with Iowa Hawkeyes on KUOO. Symington gets bumped and knocked to the ground. There was no call, and it's going to stay GTRA. Oh, and the official is not happy with Caleb Symington right now. And he said, hey, don't be, he kind of had some words for Caleb about maybe talking back to an official. So they'll let him play for right now, but there's been some verbal warnings out there. We'll keep an eye on how that develops. Turnover by Arnolds Park into the hands of GTRA. That is going to be a layup, and that is going to be Heinrichs for 2. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Alex Spielman of Arnolds Park. 46-31, GTRA has raced out of the halftime after leading by 10. Now they lead by 15. We're going to keep it here in Milford at Okoboji High School. But we do have Hawkeye basketball on KUOO, and they are taking on Southeast Missouri State and leading 58-41 at halftime. Thank you, Tim, for that assist. So hockey earlier, high school basketball now, college basketball on KUOO. That's a busy day.
Full day. I got some NFL football to watch earlier.
Yeah. Another Minnesota Miracle. Pretty impressive stuff there. Down 33-0 at halftime. And came back to win in overtime.
Thanks, I haven't watched it yet.
Oops.
Just kidding. That's it. Do the same thing to my family.
Yeah. Symington dribbles around trouble and gets it inside. Nice move and a nice bucket scored by Graves.
Fake left, went right with it, and got it off the glass.
In the corner, GTRA for 3. That one is missed by Casey Huff. Rebound Arnolds Park. They push it up. And by the way, when we refer to Arnolds Park, we're talking about Okoboji, but it is Arnolds Park throwback night tonight. Titans lead 46-33 on the scoreboard here in the boys game. Huff for three. That one is no good. Once again, that was Casey Huff. Rebound Arnolds Park. They outlet pass in the front court. Here comes Graves. Pull-up jumper from 4 feet. No. Doms tips it to himself for a moment. Lost the handle on it. Titans basketball. Max Huff up the court for the Titans. Crossing midcourt. Now passes off to Casey Huff. Now to Heinrichs. Had a great first half. Dribbles right. Passes right to Huff. Gets it down on the low block. Nothing there. Back out to Max. Right wing three. No. Ricochets off the rim. Rebound by Jace Jostand. Here comes Arnolds Park. Schlachter gets it to Doms. Free throw line jumper. No. Rolls around the rim a little bit. Rebound Titans.
I feel like he's got to get more inside with his height.
Heinrichs fires up a three. No. Rebound Symington. And both teams cold here the last minute or so. And what do we got? Arnolds Park threw it away.
Turnover and now a timeout by GTRA.
Okay, this time we will take a timeout at 46-33 with 4:49 to go in the third quarter. And we will be back in 1 minute on Q102.
Today's bank.
Left to go in the third quarter. Boys basketball right now. We had girls earlier. And what did John Adams think of the girls' performance?
He was very satisfied. He liked the balanced scoring. Almost everybody scored, and if they didn't score, it was only one player who didn't. They contributed with the steal. He thought it was a very good performance by his squad and very good shooting.
First win of the season for the Wildcats/Pioneers. And we got a reach-in foul coming up.
Boy, and after the reach-in, it looked like Schlachter looked at the official and said, oh, come on, and he walked right over to say something back to Ethan.
These officials,
they ain't putting up with nothing.
No, and multiple players have now been given verbal warnings, and I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere down the line we see a technical. Max Huff offensive rebound for GTRA, and then he finds a cutting Drew Schnell who banks it off the glass. Drew Schnell in double figures with 11. The Titans lead 48-33. Nice drive by Arnolds Park. Schlachter for two and the harm.
Arnolds Park needed that one. They needed something to get themselves going. Fouls on Heinrichs. I got that down for his second.
Yep.
Leads got up to 13 here.
Schlachter trying to complete the three-point play, and he will do so. So now down to 12, 48-36, 4:19 to go, third quarter. Scott Nolte, Tim Peterson, Patrick on Explore Live Video with us. We've got Michael back at the studios. We've all pieced it together. Tim Soper helped us out. Matthew Grisham helped us out. And we finally got everything working right. So appreciate everybody's help tonight. And a missed jumper by Max Huff. Rebound, Arnolds Park.
Symington in the front court. He'll give it off to the other Caleb. Work it around here.
And it will be Arnolds Park with the basketball, 48-36. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on GTRA. And did they say, I think one, Drew Schnell.
Got that as his first. Is that what you got?
Yep.
Perfect.
And that's going to send Joe Stan to the free throw line. and he will make the first.
Jace now 3 for 3 in the game from the free throw line. Gives him 7 points in the game.
Second free throw. That one is no good. And rebound by GTRA. Titans basketball 48-37. And a kind of an off-balance shot by Schnell. Rebound Arnolds Park. Symington, a little bit out of control. Now we got a reach-in foul coming up.
Did a step through on a couple of defenders. Somebody hit him in the wrist and knocked it out of his hand.
They're going to say 22, Corey Huff. That's going to be team foul number 4, I believe. Arnold's parked inbound underneath the hoop. And into the corner, Symington. And fighting off a screen was Jostand. He got the basketball. Now he'll get it to, is that Avery Symington?
It is.
He lost it out of bounds.
He was driving in and went to put it into both hands after scooping his dribble and missed his other hand, basically, and then sailed right out of bounds on him.
48-37. GTRA as we approach 3 minutes. 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Max Huff drives baseline, and he'll draw a foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that foul on Avery. Have that down for his first.
Yep. So Max Huff scoring just 2 points in the first half. He has 3 here in the third quarter, all at the free throw line, and he misses the first here. Score remains 48-37. And the second free throw good. So 49-37. Titans led by 10 at halftime. They lead by 12 right now. Stolen away. Turnover, and then a quick outlet pass in the front court, and the layup is going to be scored by Isaac Murphy.
Great lead pass up to Isaac.
51-37. Nice ball movement by Arnolds Park. Near steal by the Titans. Ball's on the floor. They will get it away. Turnover and then a push.
Caleb Symington tried to fire that one over to Aiden Domson, just a little late on that delivery.
Caleb Symington, I believe, just picked up his third. Is that what you got? I don't know.
I am for 2, but I'm not sure at this point.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't work except for the score and the time.
Usually that's a good way to back us up just in case we miss something.
Right.
Now I can't check with that.
Titans basketball, 3-ball, putting up, and it is Drew Schnell with that rainbow 3.
Gives them 14 in the game now. 7 in each half.
52-37. GTRA, Dom's corner 3-ball. That one's good. Aiden Doms can go inside and outside.
He's feeling it tonight.
He is. Another quick 3 by GTRA. That's good. And it's Isaac Murphy. Back-to-back threes on multiple possessions. Now trying for 4 in a row by both teams and missed out of bounds.
That was Graves tossing one up. He had a good look. Maybe rushed it just a hair.
55-40. GTRA, minute 40 to go, third quarter. Titans with the basketball. Max Huff had his drive stopped. They'll get it to the free throw line for Heinrichs. Then back outside for another 3. No. Rebound, Arnolds Park. And it's going to be a travel. Little extra step there by Symington, who tried to find an outlet pass. Unofficially, I have turnover 7 in the second half. And that would be 19 for the game.
Corey Huff standing underneath the basket. He went to the ground with Caden Jostand, and he alerted the officials, hey, we need to dry this floor, and so they'll stop play and get that perspiration cleaned up.
Okay.
Hopefully it's perspiration.
Yeah, right. Right. Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight on Q102, and also explore live video coverage thanks to Karsten's Financial Group. Appreciate the sponsorship there, and Kurt and Shane organizing Arnolds Park Throwback Night. This is their 3rd year, Arnolds Park Throwback Night. Missed 3 by Schnell, rebound Arnolds Park. Schnell then stole it away. That'll be a turnover, and then Schnell with an easy layup.
And Lehman basically had to let him go because Lehman's back in the game with his four fouls.
That's right. Under a minute to go, third quarter. 57-40 GTRA. 3-ball top, Symington, no. Rebound GTRA. Schnell gets away from the defense and a quick outlet pass, and he scores an easy layup. And then what do we got, timeout? 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and a timeout called by Arnolds Park. 59-40 GTRA. We're back in 30 seconds.
She shoots, she scores. Touch.
Score in favor of Arnolds Park and the in favor of the Titans here on Arnolds Park Throwback Night. Earlier tonight, the girls' game was won by Arnolds Park Okoboji, and that final score was 83-42. 83-42. Here in this boys' game, 59-40 in favor of the Titans.
Titans have really started to stretch things out here in this third quarter. Wildcats just trying to get to that fourth quarter, 40 seconds to get there.
One time they had it down within 4, and then GTRA, their shooting started to pick up again. And now a free throw line jumper. That one is missed by Schlachter. Rebound GTRA, up, no. Doms with the rebound, lost out of bounds, last touch by Arnolds Park. $59-40 GTRA. Titans inbound, and they get it low block off the glass. That one is missed by Corey Huff. Under 10 to go, third quarter. Driving inside, that one is missed. The leaner by Joe Stan, and trying to get it out in the front court for the Titans, and it falls somehow into the lap of Drew Schnell, and he scores right at the buzzer.
Kind of an off-balance, crazy shot, but got it to go down. Was well aware of what time he had left on that clock.
61-40 GTRA after 3, and the fourth quarter will be coming up in 1 minute. Q102 and Explorer live video.
Corporate apparel going for the win. Make your staff look more professional with custom apparel from CC Screen Printing. High quality in-house screen printing and embroidery. Stop by and let Lynn and her staff get you and your staff dressed for success. CC Screen Printing and Embroidery, Highway 71 North Milford, and online at ccscreenprint.com.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Same.
He was
and Arnolds Park. Girls and boys basketball, Q102 and live video. And we are getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 61-40 in favor of GTRA. And what a quarter for Drew Schnell in that third quarter. And now we're going to have, Arnolds Park stepping out of bounds?
Oh, they worked it down low, and Caden Jostan took a dribble with it, and I think he hit the line, either with the dribble or with the foot. Turnover.
So it's a 21-point lead for the Titans. GTRA gets it to the free throw line. Turnaround jump shot by Schnell is no good. A rebound for Arnolds Park, and then they threw it away, and then Doms commits a foul.
Well, he prevented Schnell from making the shot after he stole the ball away. At least he didn't let him get 2 points the easy way. Go to the line and earn it. Schnell with a huge third quarter.
Huge third quarter.
13 points. And after that free throw, now he's got 21 for the game.
And this after Heinrichs had a really good second quarter, and then another guy picked it up. So GTRA 3-1 coming into tonight's game, and they lead 62-40.
Heinrichs with 14 in the first half, just 2 in the second half.
Both free throws are made. Arnolds Park looking to inbound it. And still looking to get across midcourt. Haven't done so, and they got it across. And now they'll set it up here, looking to dump it down low. Instead, they'll work it here with Josh Lehman. Now back into the corner for Symington. Free throw line looks to get it out near steal. Coming out with it, Joe Stan. Joe Stan splits the defense, goes up, draws contact. And he's kind of holding his left shoulder a little bit, is Jace Joe Stand. By the way, did John say anything about Helmers?
Well, he doesn't know too much at this point.
Okay. Free throw on the way. And that one bounces around the rim and hits about every portion of the rim and drops in for Jace.
You know, if they had him calling that foul on Max Hoff, and if they did, I have him down for 4.
I would too, right. Second free throw, Jace Joestan, and that one is missed.
McKenna was going to the doctor to be checked out, though.
Okay. Well, we wish her well.
Yes.
63-41. Titans inside, excellent ball movement, high off the glass, and it's Eric Heinrichs for 2.
That was good and close here for a while, and GTRA in the second half has really pulled it out.
Yeah, they really pulled away for sure.
Pulled away, yeah.
65-41. Titans. Yeah, 1 point Arnolds Park got within 4. Here's a missed 3 by Lehman. Rebound GTRA. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Titans quickly into the front court. They're setting up their offense. They have excellent ball movement, and now we got to travel.
That great rotation, worked it all the way around the perimeter, got it down low to Colin Hoffman, and then he took an extra step.
You know, Tim, unofficially, I have that for just the 3rd turnover in the game for GTRA.
They came into this one averaging 8.
Unbelievable.
That's excellent at any level.
Yes, it is. Nice move, and a scoop shot is no good by Schlachter, and then we got a whistle here. And that is going to be on GTRA Casey Huff, number 11. Wildcats underneath the hoop. We've played 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. And it is Lehman looking to get it in, and he does, and he gets it into Graves.
Not a quick timeout.
5:59 to go in the 4th quarter. And a full timeout, 65-43 GTRA. We're back in 30 seconds, Q102 and Explorer Live Video.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnolds Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
CMB is a proud sponsor of our local high school athletic teams. Shop online and browse our inventory at deerequipment.com. CNB, your local John Deere dealer, committed to being your dealer of choice.
Tim was giving me a hard time about the Hawkeyes.
Well, being a Minnesota Wild fan and a Minnesota hockey fan, you know, the hockey jerseys are also called sweaters.
Yeah.
And I have an Avalanche one, but I don't know how many Iowans would pick up on that. It's actually a sweater because it's not a lot, you know, hockey's not a big sport here.
I don't think we would pick up on it.
No.
Yeah, to tell you the truth. I like the hockey sweater or jersey you got on right now.
I am pretty sure I'm the only adult who owns one out of high school.
It's amazing. Nice pass inside GTRA, and scoring the bucket is Heinrichs for 2 and the foul. And for those wondering, Tim's got a Boji Mammoth jersey on.
And if he can get a hold of Coach Hetland, they're for sale. But he hasn't been approached by anybody but me.
Free throw's good. I love it.
A lot of compliments on people who know about the hockey team. I've also learned a lot of people don't know about the hockey team, which kind of surprised me.
And we try to make awareness to it on sports and different things. And we, broadcast 2 or 3 of their games. Missed a three-pointer originally by Joe Stan, then an offensive rebound, and now a blocking foul on GTRA.
Will be the 4th on Casey Huff. So Max and Casey both with 4.
Okay. Assistant coach for GTRA keeps going up to the scoreboard or scorer's table to make sure, where we have with fouls, because basically it's the bare minimum working on the scoreboard right now. The time and the score.
I think they're having problems with it in the first half, and they had to switch it out.
Caleb Symington hit the first one, and he misses the second one. And a fight for the rebound, and it's kicked out of bounds.
Duvall won the battle in the corner, and then as he tried to pass it up top, it got, like you said, kicked. They stay with Arnolds Park.
They got 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. GTRA leading 68-44. Titans drive baseline, Wildcats drive baseline, then they dish it into Duvall, who makes his first 2 in the paint. Back on the Titans. Heinrichs, nice move, and he gets it to go.
He took it strong down the lane, went off the right side with it. Off the glass and in.
70-46, Titans lead. Missed shot by the Wildcats, rebound GTRA. 4:40 to go. Titans basketball with Corey Huff. And now a three-pointer by Schnell, no good. And last touched out of bounds by Arnolds Park.
A couple of the Wildcats got their hands in there and just got a touch of it. Aiden Dom's checking back in. He'll come in for Lehman.
GTRA, Corey Huff to inbound, underneath the hoop, gets it in, and right there is Drew Schnell for 2.
That was way too easy.
Titans lead 72-46. Titans stormed out of the gates leading 13-0 in that first quarter. And then the Wildcats started to settle down a little bit, and then at one point in the second quarter got within 4. Back-to-back threes by GTRA to end the half. They led by 10, and then they really never looked back after that. Missed shot, but an offensive rebound by Doms and the putback. And now we played 4 minutes in the fourth quarter. 72-48 Titans. Titans basketball, Schnell inside, lost the handle on it, out of bounds, last touch to Wildcats. And I believe Monday we're going to have Okoboji, George Little Rock, girls and boys basketball. GTRA is going to take a timeout here, but we're going to keep it here in Milford. We'll have Okoboji and George Little Rock. Now that's a makeup from Tuesday, and that'll be Monday night right here on Y100. Or not right here on Y100, it'll be on Y100. And that's a makeup game. And then we'll have Hawk Talk with Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey on Monday on KUOO. So we'll hopefully get some games in. I know the temperature is going to be cold, but I think weather-wise, snow-wise, we're going to be okay.
I think closer to Christmas we're going to get hit a little bit, but
yeah.
I think as of like the 23rd it's going to not be snowing. It's just going to be cold.
Yeah, like -5 or -6 or something.
I mean, not that it's not cold now, and it's it's going to be colder.
Colder, yeah, there you go. So join us Monday on Y100 for Okoboji girls and boys basketball against George Little Rock. I believe Tim and I are going to head that one up again on Monday. After the timeout, it is GTRA basketball up 72-48. We got 3.5 to go. Three-pointer put up, no. Ball is loose, picked up. We got a whistle, lots of contact, and I think just out of bounds.
Last touch by Corey Huff.
At this point, I feel like they're just going to let him play here.
Tried to entry pass, and 3 Titans were there, stolen the other way, running the floor, pass across the lane, up and good. Isaac Murphy.
Off the bench, Isaac Murphy for another 2. 74-48. Arnolds Park gets it down low, then kicks it back out. Symington for 3, no. Dom's offensive rebound putback is good.
Aiden's height, he's using it well tonight. Having a very nice game.
Very nice. GTRA fires up a 3 on the other end. No good. Doms with the rebound.
22 in the game for Doms.
He's got 22 of the team's 50. Turnover, that has plagued Arnolds Park, though.
Great lead pass for GTRA. Another basket for Schnell.
GTRA up 76-50. 2:20 to go. Dom's free throw line jumper, no good. Trying to tap it out was Duval, but rebound GTRA. Now on the other end, stolen away by Josh Lehman.
It's one you almost want to slow down if you're GTRA rather than pushing it. With this lead, just slow it down.
Stops Lehman, scores the 3.
Wow, his first points of the game.
And now we're going to have a timeout, or no, a foul. Oh, okay.
Come on in. Flechter?
Oh, they are, okay. So that must be a 1-and-1 here, because GTRA going to the other end. Well, a big difference in this game, Tim, is turnovers. I have 4 for GTRA, and I have 24 for Arnolds Park.
Ouch.
You had mentioned, as Max Huff hits the free throw, you had mentioned that they came in averaging, 22?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Arnolds Park. We're 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in this boys game. 77-53 GTRA. Titans are going to win this one. Arnolds Park. Dom's free throw line, kicks it out. Right wing 3 ball. That one is off the mark by Joe Stan. Rebound GTRA, battle for it. And it's out of bounds as Avery Symington was out of bounds, still battling. Boji is going to drop to 1-5. GTRA is going to go to 4-1. And Okoboji will be back in action Monday against George Little Rock. But we still have 1:38 to go. 77-53. Max Huff brings it up and will try to dump it off. It is missed by Colin Hoffman.
Got it right back, though.
And now Huff is trapped in the corner. He tries to feed it down low. Tipped by Arnolds Park and out of bounds. Stays with the Titans.
This guy did a much better job than I did with saying Arnolds Park.
Three ball is no good. Rebound Huff, Max Huff. Here comes Hoffman. Hoffman inside, goes with his left, no good.
I think Aiden might have blocked that one.
Rebound Caleb Symington, outlet pass Avery Symington, right hand layup, scores. 1 minute to go. GTRA up 77-55. And a reach-in foul for Jace Jostand.
Just playing a little bit too close to coverage on that one.
It will be a 1-and-1 for Max Huff. And he nails it. 78-55 GTRA.
This will be the 10th free throw of the second half for Huff alone.
Wow. Second free throw missed. Rebound, Arnolds Park. And outlet into Doms, and Doms will score the bucket. What a game for Ada Doms. 45 seconds to go. And knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by Caleb Symington. Max Huff is going to check out. Underneath, GTRA Casey Huff will inbound. And about a 15-second differential from shot clock to play clock. Or to game clock, I should say. Jumper inside, no good. Fight for the rebound. Still battling. GTRA, now we got a push. And a foul.
Zach Borcher's getting into the game. He's 6-foot junior for the Titans.
Is it Isaac Murphy at the line?
Number 13 is Isaac Murphy. He misses the first one. Murphy with 9 in the game so far. He missed the first free throw. They say no, 1-1. So he will not get a second free throw. They just give it to Okoboji out of bounds. That's very odd.
Oh, they had a mess. Okay, yep. Well, it goes back to that scoreboard. They had it.
Yep.
They had it messed up, and Randy Huff, the GTRA coach, was okay. I understand. Also,
well,
I've got a 21-point lead with 22 seconds.
I think we're good.
Arnolds Park gets it in. And a missed jumper inside by Joe Stan. Rebound GTRA. And now they can just dribble this one out with a 78-57 lead. No shot clock. They don't need to. That one appears to be over. 2 seconds, and yes, that will be it. And GTRA is going to win this one 78-57 over Arnolds Park. 78-57 is the final score. GTRA improves to 4-1, and Arnolds Park Boji drops to 1-5. Our post-game show brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Norland, Dr. Cornwall. We'll come back to wrap it up in 3 minutes on Q102.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnolds Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
CMB is a proud sponsor of our local high school athletic teams. Shop online and browse our inventory at deerequipment.com. CNB, your local John Deere dealer, committed to being your dealer of choice.
Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
and Grill in Arnolds Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnolds Park.
CMB is a proud sponsor of our local high school athletic teams. Shop online and browse our inventory at deerequipment.com. CMB, your local John Deere dealer, committed to being your dealer of choice.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnolds Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season.
Final score between Arnolds Park and GTRA, and GTRA will get the victory by a final score of 78-57. 78-57 is our final score, and I think I had the right scores as Tim did, but I got Drew Schnell with 26, and then Heinrichs with 23. What else you got?
7 for Max Huff, 9 for Casey Huff, 5 for Corey Huff, 9 for Isaac Murphy, and none for Randy Huff. The coach. He did not score.
Okay.
I just figured it was on a roll there.
Right, you were.
In the game, 12 for 21 from the free throw line for GTRA as well.
Okay.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, I'm just...
You doing math over there?
Yeah, just trying to do some math.
Josh Lehman for Arnolds Park with 3, 5 for Caleb Symington, 8 for Jace Jostan, 2 for Landon Duvall, 24 for Aiden Doms. Very balanced first and second half. 13 in the first, 11 in the second half total, 24 for Aiden. Ethan Schlachter with 3, 2 for Avery Symington, 6 for Elijah Graves, and 4 for Caden Jostan.
Okay, that I had all that for Arnolds Park Okoboji, so that all matches up. But yeah, a couple of, yeah, go ahead.
Finish off at Arnolds Park, 9 for 14 from the line. So they got to the line 7 less times, but they also had a lot more turnovers in this one.
Yeah, unofficially I had them for 24 for Arnolds Park Okoboji and 4 for GTRA. So I know that was a big difference too tonight. So it is GTRA improving to 4-1. The Arnolds Park Okoboji boys team dropped to 1-5. Our girls game, it was in favor of the Okoboji Arnolds Park team, 83-42. So that's what we got, and we will have Okoboji George Little Rock girls and boys basketball Monday on Y100. Tim and I will have the call just around 6 o'clock right here on Monday night. That's a makeup from this past Tuesday. So ready to call it a day here, Tim? I know you've been busy.
I've had a long day.
Yeah.
I almost went to I had thoughts I might have to go into my day job. So to combine that plus 3 games would have led to a really long game, but thankfully I didn't have to go in. So.
All right. Now you got the rest of the night to enjoy, right?
And off tomorrow.
And thanks to Patrick. I know he's been busy today, too, with hockey coverage for us earlier and then covering tonight's video coverage, and appreciate his help and getting all that figured out. Michael back at the studios as well. So,
and, of course, always thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom, for listening, and all of our great sports sponsors. Tim, always a blast calling the game with you.
Always fun. Look forward to do it again on Monday.
Okay, we'll see you Monday here in Milford. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. For everybody involved, we appreciate all the hard work, and we'll be back at it again next week. Check out our sports schedule, exploreokoboji.com. I'm Scott Nolte from Milford Okoboji High School. Thanks for listening.
And watching.